Alright guys, we're going to do a hare's ear soft hackle. I'm using 6/0 hot orange Danville thread. Snip off that excess and go ahead and cover it going back. I'm going to use a little bit of pheasant tail, about 6-7 fibers. I'm just going to proportion my tail right, come up. And then I'm just going to cut off that excess. And come on out to the eye, cover it, ease back, and then I'm going to use just some old tippet of 6X for the rib. You can use whatever you want to use, you know, if you want to do wire. I'm going for more of a drab look. Then we're going to get some dubbing wax. And we're just using some hare's ear gray. Just start wrapping up. If it ever gets clumped up, just keep spinning it. Sometimes you hit your hook point. Now try not to get it too clumpy. I'm going to get in front of it. Get my rib. I'm going to counter rib it from which way I'm going with my thread. Just come up, segment it up. And hold it off. Get behind it, get in front of it, get behind it. Lock that in. And I'm going to use some partridge. I've already got me a feather out here, and so I'm just going to grab, I see how I flared it out. I'm just going to grab the tip there and pull one side off. I'm going to make my wing right about the length of the body of the fly. I'll just kind of take my thumb and just pinch it on the top, get around it, make a couple wraps, get it kind of where you're going, and then I'm going to flare that tip up. I'm not going to cut it off, I'm just going to get behind it and get in front of it, get behind it, get in front of it, just lock that tip down. Then I'm going to go ahead and get some more dubbing wax. And I'm going to change colors. I'm going to get some peacock green Yansaman, just to get a little contrast going here. And then just get your feather. And I'm going to come out there. get 2 to 3 turns of that partridge. You can kind of flare it back as you go. And then get in front of it. Get behind it. And then I'm just going to pull it all back before I even cut it and just kind of build me a head of the fly. And then just get your whip finisher. Snip it off, and then I'm going to take that stem, snip it off. I do like to get a little head cement, or I'm just using Zap-A-Gap. You can use whatever you want just to lock that head off. And I'll get my little, you kind of flare that wing up. And just getting back into wet flies, using it as top dropper. You can put it below, fish it a couple different ways. You can put it behind a heavier fly to let it kick up and swing them. That's an effective way to fish them. Or you can, if fish are feeding up in the column, you can put them at a top dropper and just fish them that way. Just a lighter presentation too, instead of having everything you nymph when you're always nymph and using beads. It's a good alternative. And you're not really changing patterns per se. You're just not. It's lighter pattern. You still got your pretty standard hare's ear right there, but you just don't have a bead on it. And you could also just fish them solo. So hare's ear, soft tackle. There you go.